Hello everybody, this is XEspmasterX. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Academy Life. In the last episode, we began school at Kobe-kun Academy. And, some stuff happened. In this episode, I'm assuming some more stuff's gonna happen as we continue. Yeah, I'm very good at some of this master in my field. Anyways, a couple observations from the previous play session is, I said at the beginning of the last recording session, I believe, that, the game seemed to be presenting the options to, ship Red with either Leaf, Misty, or May, and now it seems more clear that, at least with the path I'm going on, May is not actually one of the options. Because there seems to be while it was unclear in on the prologue, whether what the relationship between May and Brendan was, like whether they're dating or childhood friends or brother and sister or whatever. Well, I guess them being brother and sister wouldn't make any sense because they both have, like, different parents, but whatever. Don't affront me with your logic. Maybe they're cousins. But anyways, there's a lot more hints in the days 1 and 2 that they were actually dating. So, based on the fact that everyone kept on saying that they didn't want to be third wheel to May and Brendan, and just how they have, like, public displays of affection a lot, apparently. So, yeah, to me, it's, like, pretty obvious they're supposed to be dating. But the game still also is setting up the chance to, like, I don't know how much, like, choice it's actually giving you, or, like, if it's even, like, I don't know how much of impact your choices have on how the story progresses. I don't know how much is just is in this demo as opposed to how much they plan to have in the full game. But I don't know, it's just kind of hard to tell at this point. But nevertheless, I am interested in, like, finding that out for myself after I'm done playing through this demo. So we'll see how that goes. Now, one thing that did kind of bother me about last time was the fact that there is this whole scene where, like, Red and Leaf go to the gym, then they decide just to, like, sit around, and it basically just kind of hand waves that entire, like, length of time as Red and Leaf talk for, like, 2 hours, but they didn't talk about anything particular, and then it just moves on. They, like, talk about curfew and going back to their dorms, and to me that seems like such a wasted, like, opportunity. Like, let's just forget anything about, like, romance or, like, what this game might have in store for that. But, like, just focus on the fact that if you met someone like 3 days ago, then you had this afternoon where you sat around and talked with them for like 2 or 3 hours, like, something would happen there. You could become a lot more close to them as friends. You'd, like, learn a lot about them. So it seems like even if I know they didn't want to show 2 or 3 hours of conversation, like, but maybe, well, like, I don't know, either, like, I feel like they could have even, like, showed a little bit, or at least, like, had the characters reference it sometime later. Like, the next day, like, Red's like, huh, what are we doing today? And Leaf's like, remember, we were talking about this yesterday. Like, I don't know. Instead of just, like, saying, like, basically nothing happened. Like, they could have been staring at the skies and just, like, saying, I don't know, what do you want to do today? I don't know, what do you want to do today? For 2 hours. And it wouldn't have had any different impact. Also, I don't know, maybe I'm just being nitpicky there, but that is just something that bothered me while I was, like, thinking about it afterwards. There is something I mentioned at the beginning of the last session, which was about, like, whether or not Red mentioning stuff he saw on TV would become a running gag. It does, but it hasn't gone the direction I've expected it, so I think it's okay. Like, he always says it like whenever in regards to like people he sees, like, oh, I think I've seen this guy on TV. And I think that works pretty well because it shows that like he's kind of been like sheltered and like he's been living in a small town, hasn't had a lot of opportunity to experience the world. So his experience has been through media. So I think that's kind of interesting that they didn't go where I was worried they were going to go with that. So, yeah. I'll say no more about that for now. Let's continue with the game. So, ugh. Oh, I'm guessing that's his phone ringing. Get a good night's sleep? What time did I go to bed last night? Must have been pretty dang late if you can't remember. I never noticed it, but you always stay up late? You know what? We can chat about that some other time. But listen to this, dude. What do you think about checking out the battle hall after school? I heard the trainers are supposed to be super tough. That's cool with me, but do you really think they'll just let us stand and watch? We're not on the team or anything. Yeah, why not? The trainers were scrimming. It'd be like watching a show. Anyway, if you want to go, just let me know. I'll come tag along for sure. I'm assuming scrimming is short for scrimmaging, but I've never heard that used before. Great, I'll do just that. Nice, well I'm heading to class. Don't wait up. Oh, it just skips all school. Okay. I should be able to do the rest of this game today, because like I've noticed that the days are getting steadily shorter as it goes on. So, Yo, something came up and I gotta head back to Relic Hall for a bit. Don't wait for me, catch you later. Well, I guess that can't be helped. I'll check the place out myself then. Man, just when I thought I was getting used to the school's extravagance. I get that our battle team's supposed to be super successful and all, but exactly how much money did the school pour into the stadium? This place is huge. I'm telling you to get out of my way! That sounded like ISIS. What's he trying to start now? And I'm telling you, we're not open for new memberships yet. All that hair must be weighing down on that puny brain of yours. Hi. Is this where the battle team meets? Another one? Look, if you have any complaints about our selection process, please take them to the team advisor. No, I'm not trying to join. Is that what ISIS is trying to do? Yes, do you know him? Please tell him that the battle team isn't open to new members until later in the year. Did you hear that, ISIS? She said, shut up and let me in! Do you have any idea who I am? I know you're annoying as heck. This conversation is over. Well, that was something. Psst. She thinks she's so high and mighty just because she's a Darwin Elite 4 member. So, what are you doing here? Wait, let me guess. You're trying to join a battle team too, aren't you? No, I was just gonna... Don't even bother. You must think you're a real hotshot now you beat me in that practice match. Well, guess what? I wasn't even trying. Yeah, you beat me with beginner Pokemon the school gave us. Big whoop. Just you wait. My Pokemon are gonna be the strongest in the school. Then we'll see who's the better trainer. Man, I figured Isis was mad, but he's taking it much worse than I thought. If I knew he was gonna get this worked up about it, I would have just let the salty guy win. Anyway, what's the deal? Don't tell me you actually expected them to let you join just like that. What's that got to do with anything? It's only natural for me to fight the toughest trainers in the school. Whatever, it doesn't matter if they don't want to fight. I'll see all their strats for myself in a few hours. I bet you have no idea, but the battle team's hosting an exhibition match here at 6 PM tonight. Everyone in school's gonna be showing up. That's a lot of hype for just an exhibition. This Kong has a funny dong. Thank you for that inclusion into the video. I'm not even gonna edit that out. Are you dense or what? This is Kobakin Academy's battle team we're talking about. Why are you even in this school? Whatever, someone has to represent Palette, and it sure won't be you, Smellia. Isis left. Isis's antics aside, that exhibition match sounds like it might make for an entertaining night. Sure beats sitting around my room. Anyway, this door doesn't look like it's gonna open anytime soon. Should check on Brendan and let him know about tonight's event. Brendan! Sup, Brad? What are you doing back here? I was just about to head over. Couldn't get in. Anyway, you done with whatever you're doing? I heard there's an exhibition match in the Battle Tree tonight at 6, and I wanted to know if you wanted to check it out. Dude, that sounds awesome. Yeah, everything's all taken care of here. Want to give May and Leaf a call and see if they want to come too? Sure, the more the merrier. What were you doing back here anyway? Glad you asked. You're in for a treat. Damn! Whoa, this is your Pokemon from home? Yep, he actually got here during our final period, but I couldn't just leave class. And no, he didn't fly here on his own. That would suck. Hey, but I bet you could do it if you tried, Tailo. Damn! You sure got here fast. Thank technology for that. Hey, I was thinking, now that my Tailo is here, we should bring all our Pokemon along to watch the match. We're all allowed to do that? Yeah, it's as much a show for us as it is for our Pokemon, right? If you get to let Asshok get some fresh air too. That'd be awesome. Head back right away and pick him up. Great, I'll talk to May and Leaf while you do that. Go for it. Tell him we should get there earlier and grab a good seat though. For sure. Wonder how Asshok will like watching competitive Pokemon battles. If he ends up battling in the future, then this match should really help us both. Iroh too. That evening. Oh gosh, this is a big stadium. Whoa, the whole school is here. I guess it's a good thing we showed up early after all. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be crazy, but this is ridiculous. I had no idea the battle team was this popular. Look, there's still people trying to get in. It's orientation week all over again. I never could get used to big crowds like this. Oh yeah? You're from Pellet Town. Isn't the population there like 1,000 or something? Something like that. I brought some lava cookies, by the way. Sorry if you're not a fan of sweet things. I'm not big on them either, but they're a Hoenn specialty. Ooh, thanks, Brendan. I like lava cookies, Asshok says. Oh hey, Asshok, you're hungry too? No, I'm not. Is it just me or did everyone get really quiet? Yo, look over there, Red. It's Fabulance! Didn't that guy show up at our gym class? What's he doing here? That guy, I'm not surprised to see Lance here. I mean, like Older said, he is the manager of the battle team. You remember his name? Hey man, come on. I don't go around making fun of how smart you are. Oh wait, you're serious. You don't remember his name. You really don't know who he is? Should I? Oh man, I knew you were from the country, but this is a little extreme, isn't it? Anyway, that guy's Lance. He was one of the Kobekin Academy's best competitive trainers and won 2 national championships. Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy crap! He graduated a few years ago, and some people say he went on to challenge Kanto's Elite Four. Yep, your home turf. He probably beat them too. Well, he does look familiar now that I think about it. Wow, this guy is so famous. I wonder why I've never heard Isis crowing about him before. In any case, Lance sounds like the kind of guy that makes me wonder what I'm doing with my life. I think Lance is fabulous, Asshok says. Asshok began stuffing his cheeks with Brendan's snacks. Whoa, slow down, Asshok. You're gonna leave crumbs all over my clothes. You there. Huh? What's he want? Yikes, is he talking to me? I can feel everyone's eyes on me. What did I do? Unacceptable. Feeding your Pokemon this swill. Don't you know feeding your Pokemon this is against Kobekin health regulations? It is? I had no idea. Go straight at Brendan. Lance snatches the lava cookies away from Asshok. Hey, that was my food! Junk food like that will only serve to rot the body and mind. If your Pokemon want snacks, feed them Poke Beans or berries. Right, definitely. I'll be sure to remember that. This is so embarrassing. I gotta get out of this quick before rumors start popping up about me. You wanna go, punk? Hold on. What? Is something wrong with Asshok? It's Pikachu. Do you plan on including him in your academy evaluations? Yeah, of course. It's my partner. If there's anyone I can count on, it's remove him at once. Him. Wait, what? My Pikachu is inadequate. Using such a weak Pokemon will get you nowhere in this academy. The murmurs of surrounding students rapidly spread. Even though you're allowed 6, a single Pokemon like that will only serve to be crippling liability to your party. You're telling me to ditch Asshok? I can't do that. What the heck, man? This Pikachu is decent at most. The most too low to stand up to anything in this academy. You'd just be wasting everyone's time. Pokemon like that has no place in an institution like this. Do yourself and everyone else a favor and send him back home where he belongs. I know I should just walk away and keep my mouth shut, but I can't just let that slide. I don't care if this guy's a 2-time national champion or whatever. I won't let him walk over me and ass talk when he doesn't know a thing about us. With all due respect, sir, there's just no way that's gonna happen. Voices of curious students nearby continue to swell in volume. Is that right? Asshawk and I have been best friends since we were kids. I know we're not the most experienced when it comes to battling and training, but we don't do anything without each other. For better or for worse, we're seeing this through the end, together. Yeah, I agree with him. Naive. The world doesn't work like that. Say what you want about your Pokemon. Friendship will not help you any more than twiddling your thumbs. Get stronger Pokemon. In this world, only the best of the best can survive. The weak and stupid are weeded out, while only the strongest can avoid being purged. And you and your Pikachu will definitely be weeded out. I'd take my advice if I were you. Now, if you'll excuse me. You alright, Red? That looked painful. I'm fine. Yeah, he doesn't believe me. I don't think I'm fine either. Man, I didn't think Lance was the kind of guy to just call out a random student for no reason. What a dick. It's not a big deal. I'm just glad it didn't turn out to be anything more than it was. Still, Lance is right in a way. Hate to admit it. But everyone else in this academy is way stronger than us in almost every sense. But he doesn't know about me and Asshawk. We'll show him what we can really do. Dang! I was really surprised when you said all that stuff to him. You got guts, Red. If that were me, I would have just taken all that like a punk. You're a braver man than I'll ever be. Thanks, and I really appreciate you helping me out when that was happening. We're supportive. Oh, yeah. So, you know, Lance is kind of a big deal. Said the wrong thing, I might have made you look worse. And I'm just kidding around, Brendan. Let's go take our seats. Hey, Brendan, Red. We were looking all over for you two. Yeah, this place is so packed. Just getting here was like trying to navigate a maze. Who's this little guy? Is he one of your Pokemon from home? Yeah, this is Asshawk. Hello. He's such a cutie. He lightly pets Asshawk's head. Ah, his fur's so soft. I like being pet. Hey, how come he's not shocking her? What's up with that? What? Oh, is Asshawk getting along with your Charmander? For the most part, yeah. Don't think they know how to feel about each other yet. Asshawk's been my only Pokemon since I got him, so I guess he's not used to me giving attention to another one. That's understandable. I'm sure once they spend enough time together, they'll get along great. How long have you and Asshawk been together? Since I was 10 years old. Professor Oak gave me and Isis a Pokemon each as a present. Isis? That spiky-haired weirdo in our homeroom? Yeah, that's him. Anyways, we've been best friends ever since then. Asshawk, not Isis. Asshawk and I do everything together. So how come you haven't evolved in yet? What the heck? You say it! I don't know. I never really considered it. I guess I just like him the way he is. Well, it's fine as long as you give him a light ball. Pikachu are way cuter than Raichu anyway. Oh yeah, I heard on the way over here that Janing is battling in the first match. Who's Janing? You don't know? She's the Battle Team captain 2 years running and runner-up at the national tournament last year. I hear she's also the daughter of one of the Academy's teachers. Wow, sounds like a pretty big deal, huh, Red? She's a tough one. Uncompromising, supposedly, so you might want to steer clear if you ever see her. Crowd's chanting intensifies. Hey, I think they're starting. That must be Janing. Wait a minute, that's the girl from before. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to this special exhibition match hosted by Kobugun Academy's battle team. How you all feeling tonight? Ah! Awesome, let's get right to it then. Boy, do we have a treat for you all. First up to grace the battlefield is none other than our battle team's very own captain, Janing. Janing is starting out with her signature Pokemon, ATV. These two have dominated the Kobukin leaderboard since their arrivals, and they show no signs of stopping. On the other side, her opponent sends out a Floatzel, a Pokemon well known for its agility in the ring. Can these two rise up to the challenge? He's going to need a lot more than just speed to match my Venomoth. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The first round of the annual Kobukin Academy Battle Team Exhibition. And we're underway. It looks like the challenger's Floatzel jumping straight in with Aqua Jet. Well, that didn't seem to do much. You know, with Floatzel's speed, it's probably able to outmaneuver anything Venomoth can throw at it. You'd think the guy would try a different move to start things off. What's this? The arena is being filled with Venomoth's Stun Spore. Spectre is close to the ring. Please avoid inhaling too much of it. Oh no, it looks like Floatzel is paralyzed. Things are definitely not looking good for our challenger. That's not a good start. It's really clever though, since Floatzel is probably its strongest attribute is its speed, crippling that right from the bat. It's a very good move. Does Venomoth know any moves that's super effective against Floatzel? Yeah, it might know Giga Drain. Pretty sure I've seen some with Energy Ball or... Spectacular! With a surprise Energy Ball, Floatzel is down and out in one hit. How Janie's opponent responded to explosive power. Well, there you go. Heh, why bother with tactics when you can just go for a knockout punch, huh? I didn't know Venomoth could learn that move. I don't think it can on its own, but you should be able to teach it. At least, that's what I remember reading last night. It was smart of her not to reveal it so soon. That Floatzel's trainer is totes caught off guard. Claydol. And then the next Pokemon out of the gate is Claydol, a dull ground and psychic type Pokemon. What can a challenger be planning to use with such a peculiar Pokemon? I remember coming across an article about Claydol in a textbook last night. There wasn't much, but they made a point to bring up its defense. Might go with Venomoth on this one. Claydol's got the offensive advantage since it's tankier by nature, but that Venomoth might have another trick up its sleeve. Well, consider this. Claydol is a very defensive Pokemon, so it's likely not to be too offensive, which means Venomoth might want to set up a Quiver Dance or something. If not, it can poison Claydol, because that puts its lifespan on a timer, especially if it uses Toxic. And then it can hit it with super effective Energy Ball, or if it has a same type of attack bonus Bug Buzz, it can also hit it with that. You really think Venomoth's that strong? Hey, this is Janning we're talking about here. You never know. Looks like nobody knows he's got the clear advantage. The ratings didn't go too in-depth about Claydol and Venomoth specifically. If I remember correctly, Venomoth is both Bug and Poison type, and the announcer said Claydol is a Ground and Psychic type, taking into account all the factors of both Pokemon in a matchup against Venomoth. Well, okay, there is the issue of Claydol is a Psychic type. It's super effective against Venomoth. So it really depends on how the trainer wants to use Claydol. I get that. Yeah, actually, I wouldn't want to set up something against this thing unless, like, I really knew my Venomoth could take it. I don't know. I don't even know. I will say it's even because I'm not sure which to side with. Knowing both sides' advantages and disadvantages, I can't see a clear winner either. Claydol's Psychic and Ground types are great against Poison, but Venomoth's Bug type and Energy Ball will destroy that Claydol. But maybe Claydol can tank those hits well enough to punish it. It's a tough call. They both have things that work well against the other, so I don't see this one going one way or the other. Oh, I got Trainer's Insight for that. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Not too familiar with Venomoth or Claydol, so just from looking at the typings, it's looking like a stalemate. That just means we should keep watching to see what happens. This battle will test the trainers' mettle. That's the most logical way to look at it, but now that I've had some time to think about this, is that really how it's going to go down? And a second round is underway. Let's see what our challenger's Claydol has in store for Janie's Venomoth. Oh, it looks like Venomoth is opening this round with 2 successful Quiver Dance, ladies and gentlemen. It's quickly raising its own strength. How does our challenger respond? And Claydol attacks with a powerful Psybeam. Folks, I think that's it for Venomoth. Then! Wait, what's this? I don't believe it. Venomoth completely shrugged it off. Well, yeah, Quiver Dance also boosts special defense. There's barely a scratch on it thanks to Quiver Dance. And Venomoth still continues to power up with its third use of Quiver Dance. If our challenger doesn't have an answer, Venomoth will be unstoppable! If Claydol knows Stone Edge or Rock Slide, this would be a good time for that because it's on its now weaker defensive side. It looks like Claydol is responding by using Cosmic Power to bolster its defenses, but it might be a little too late. Oh, that's kind of clever though, I gotta admit. Ouch, and there it is. A direct hit with Giga Drain. Claydol is down and out for the count. Janie and Venomoth easily take round 2. The challenger is down to his last Pokemon. Is this Pokemon the key to a surprise reversal, or will there be another clean sweep from Janie? That was pretty brutal. Well, that's the captain for you. But he has one more, right? He's still got a chance. The round was over in the blink of an eye, even though the Claydol theoretically should have lasted much longer than Floatzel. Can the difference between two Pokemon really be that great? Is this what Lance is trying to tell me? Now we're here in the third round. Has the challenger figured out a way to deal with Janine's Venomoth? And to answer Red's question, I think it's more an issue of strategy here. And it's a Victory Bell. Can this Pokemon be the saving grace for a challenger, or will Janine take yet another victory under her belt? This looks like another even match, right? Not even. With those Quiver Dances, Venomoth's got everything it needs to mop up that Victory Bell. Plus, Venomoth has access to Psychic. I think it might learn Air Slash. I know it definitely learns Psychic. That whoever has the weaker Pokemon, no matter the circumstances, and no matter how much they try to fight back. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have Venomoth and Victory Bell facing off in the third in what could be the final round of this exhibition match. Victory Bell's slow too, so I can't see it really like coming out on top of this. Like, I could say it could make a Swords Dance sweep and hit it with like a neutral attack, but I don't think Venomoth would let it get off the ground like that. Venomoth attacks with a powerful Psychic attack, but Victory Bell is trying to recover with Synthesis. Can our challenger hang on? They're in perfect sync. Is it just because Janine trained her Venomoth well? Meanwhile, all her opponent can do is try and keep up. Lance talks about a Pokemon's strength like it's the be-all and end-all element in battle, but there's just gotta be more to it than that. There has to be. Well, yeah, how you raise is really important. And Victory Bell is down, another absolutely crushing victory for Janine. Is anyone surprised at the results? Once again, Janine has proved why she is the captain of Kobukin Academy's battle team. Gee, didn't know I was expecting what you said in exhibition match, but that definitely wasn't one. Why'd you want to watch this? Hey, this is my first time too. How's I gonna know the guy's Pokemon gets stomped like that? You okay, Red? You look really pale. Huh? Oh yeah, I'm fine. It's probably from all the excitement just now. That? You call that exciting? You really need to get out more. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Hey, I think the next matches are starting soon. It was safe to watch the rest of the expedition matches, but Janine still stood head and shoulders above the others. I couldn't stop replaying it in my head. Difference in power between the two trainers and their Pokemon are staggering. I wonder if Asshog, Iroh, and I could... I can't even think about stuff like that right now. I have more important things to worry about. But still...